right? Shalom. Call Haloyim, YAHAWAH, BASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BASHAM, HAKADASH, Bakta YAHAWAH, Bakta YAHAWASHI, Bakta YAHAWAH, Bakta YAHAWASHI, Bakta YAHAWAH, Bakta YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAKADASH, Bakatam, and the Wadi YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI for the spirit and truth. The apostles, there is a great millstone, real well. It's always truth through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, Bakatam. Salutations to this Aquanium, while I came across the four corners of the earth that's teaching this truth, its sincerity, faith, and honesty. All right, person towards the mark of salvation. All right, feeding the flock that is among you in sincerity. All right, in truth. All right, Shalom, Wahapatam, Wahabakharim, Shah Yasha'Allah, which is peace and love to these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. All right, we are the true Hebrew Israelites. All right, the people of the Bible. All right. And I'm the brother Kwame Shaw from Jim at St. Petersburg, Florida, the camp out here in St. Pete. And pretty much through the spirit, all right. Before I begin this lesson, unfortunately, I guess my live, I couldn't go live for a certain amount of time, all right. But hey, the spirit have it where in the Most High, instead of me doing a video, I click live and I said, man, let me see if I can go live. Kind. Shalom, Yabashim, Shai Bashim, Kakadash, Bakadah, Wapakathum. I clicked my live. I said, let me see if I can go live. You know, in the spirit attitude where I can go live now. So, you know, hey, it's just a mercy of Yahawashim, Yahawashi, you know, to feed the brothers, you know, to feed the elect, right? To feed those that are going to be saved, man, all right? And as you can see by the title, all right, Earnest Expectation, all right? Because when you go into the etymology of the word earnest, right, through the spirit of the Most High, Yahawashi, Yahawashi, led me to go into the etymology of these words. You know, the word earnest, right, means zealous and seriousness, man. All right. So, earnest, why are we earnest? Why do you see the elders and the man of the Lord? All right. Why? Because we are earnestly expecting the earnings thereof, man. All right. Earnings. Okay. Matter of fact, that's the spirit. Let me grab this real quick. In the etymology, the word earnings, it says, amount of money one makes. Did not Yahawashi give us talents? All right. Did not Yahawashi say, I send you? All right. He sent us out. Okay. Hey, did not Yahawashi say he is about his father's business, man? All right. So what? If Yahawashi is about the business, how much more his men? Okay. Earnings. What are we earning here, man? We're earning salvation. What we're looking for, what we're expecting is salvation, to be saved, to be written in the book of life, man. All right? So it says, earnings, amount of money one makes. And what is that? What is that money? The money is this truth, okay? That was freely given unto us, man. All right? So what? We're supposed to be freely purchasing the elect, man, through the gospel. It's like it through the gospel, all right, and through us prophesying out here, man. Okay, the multitude's gonna come in, man. All right, that's the money of the Lord. Okay, this truth, this word, man. All right, because do not the scripture say He is the end and the beginning? So what? We're hoping to be a part of the beginning, being those men, all right, that were later on in the end expecting salvation, okay? Right? So that through their suffering with Him, through suffering with the Word, we shall be glorified with Him, man. All right? It says, amount of money one makes from labor or investment. From labor or investment, okay? Earnings, okay? From our labor. What's that? Hebrews 6, okay? Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love that you have showed towards His name, to minister into the saints and do minister, man. Okay? What is that investment? The scriptures tell you, lay up your treasures in heaven. What are our treasures? To be saved, man. To be saved, to be actually living for a purpose. You got men out here on the planet Earth that are actually living, okay? All right? So that they can be, what's that, Ezekiel 9? Okay? so that they can be exempt from judgment, okay? So that they can live when Yahawashi come back. Whether we live or die, man, okay? When Yahawashi come back, we gonna be the ones that he was dealing with, man, okay? That's our earnest expectation, man. Earnings. Now, as Chris said, you are brought with a price. We are brought by Yahawashi's blood. It's not his blood over the elect. It's not his blood representing the second covenant. Okay? So our earnings are what? Laying up our treasures, our labor, and our investments in the heavens, man. Okay? So that when Yahawashi come back, hey, that's everything that we've been investing in, man. All right? It's salvation, actually being saved. You know? We're going to know who we are and everything that was going on. We're going to have 100% truth. Well, through the spirit and doctrine, we do have 100% truth. But we're going to know 100% who we were in our past lives, who we were, everything, all right? From the surface, okay? From creating it with from scratch, right? From just putting the pen to the paper, man. We're going to know who we were, man, all right? All our past lives, all right? But we are earnestly expecting to be saved. When you go into the etymology expectations, all right, it means to await or look for, man. All right, to look for. All right, and what did Yahawashi say? St. Matthew 24, verse 44. And that's the spirit. 44 is mercy, man. You know. All right, 4 is mercy. You know, 444. You know. All right, and brothers seeing 144 every day. And that's why the scriptures say, "Let not your sins weigh you down, man." Because if it come down to being in the flesh, that's what keep us humble. All of the men of the Lord was in the flesh. What would be the importance of Yahawashi? See? Yahawashi walked in the flesh. And guess what? He conquered the flesh, man. And through him, which is the word, right? Through him, we can get back to the Heavenly Father. He is the one that's making the intercessions, man. You go into the word intercessions, it means entreaty, all right, or prayer, okay? Basically, Yahawashi is the one who's pleading the cause for us going off, man. And he did that physically, all right? Okay? He did that, man, all right? And guess what? He is exalted, man. He's on the right-hand side, all right, of the Most High Yahawah. All right, St. Matthew 24, verse 44. Therefore, be ye also ready, Khan. Be ye also ready, man. Yahawashi said, therefore, be ye also ready. Okay? The men of the Lord are going to be ready, man. All right? Why? Because from the get-go, they knew that, well, all thy getting, get understanding. Okay? They knew that through getting understanding, all right, of what's going on, that, look, through Yahawashi, we're going to be saved, man. That's our strength. That's our salvation. So be ready when these things come upon you. How are you ready? By measuring the times that are in themselves. Measuring the time diligently. In itself. Why do it say in itself? Because the Most High spoke and it was done. Okay? So what? The men of the Lord being sent last. All right? Okay, we were given a ruler. All right? To measure that time, man. Okay? What is that ruler? That ruler is ultimately His truth. To measure the time, all right, okay, or the exact measurement of Yahawashi coming back. And what? We don't even know that time, man, okay? But what? We are earnestly expecting that time, okay? Earnestly expecting, man, okay? The word earnest means serious or zealous, all right, which when you go into the word zealous is from the word zeal, which means boiling, all right, okay? When you go into the word expectation, all right, it means what? To look for, awaiting. Okay? So with fervent in the spirit, we are waiting for the redemption of our body, man. Right? To be actually a part. Okay? To be actually a part of the body of Yahawashi, man. Okay? That's what this truth is about, man. All right? Earnestly expectating, all right, or expecting the return of Yahawashi to save us. Whether we live or die, we are the Lord. Who can separate us from the truth? Romans 8:32. Okay? All right? And we have this, man. Okay? St. Matthew 24, verse 44. Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not, the Son of Man cometh. Kind. That's what's going to come. That's that thief in the night. All right? Because you got a lot of guys out here that know they are Israelites. We say that a lot, you know, but you have a lot of people out here that know that they are the Israelites, that know that this is the truth, that know the Bible, all right, okay, and that know that this is the truth. But guess what? They putting off the Lord, man, okay, all right. They are not putting on the yoke of the Lord. They are actually putting it off. They are actually seeking out their own ways, man, their own agenda. All right, and what's that? Not considering the end. Okay, you gotta consider the end in this truth, man. Okay, the only person that can redeem your soul and your spirit is YAHAWASHI. Right? But see, through the tactics of Esau, who the Most High set up, it's like it to be the end. Okay. Hey, that's the spirit who the Most High set up to be the end. He's actually the beginning of it that followeth, man. From the time of him getting his blessing. Okay? From the time of him getting his blessing, okay? All right? When he received his blessing, that was the end of him. Now we are in the latter end days, man. We are in the end times. Okay? So somebody be how old you are, okay? We don't know how old the spirit is, man. Okay? All right, but guess what? We expect to be a part of the spirit. Okay? Why? Because we being diligent, you know? We actually believe in these words, man. Okay? But from Esau, when he got his blessing, that was the end. Because why? When YAHAWASHI came on the scene, all right, that was the end, man. Okay? When YAHAWASHI came on the scene, oh, bro, we out of here, bro. Okay? What did he say? It is finished. All right? It's finished, man. Okay? All right? So with that being said, YAHAWASHI is coming back, man. When you read throughout the scriptures, YAHAWASHI is coming back. That's all that matters. So we are earnestly, all right, going to the word earnings, all right, which means what? Amount of money one makes, right? It says from labor or investment kind. Our labor and our investment in YAHAWASHI, okay? We are expecting, okay, which the word expect means to look for or to await. We are expecting YAHAWASHI to come back, man, okay? Through the prophecies being fulfilled. And the prophecies are being fulfilled. Nations gathered, okay? Right? Kingdom divided against itself, all right? Hell, brothers on fire. GTA men of valor. Brothers in the spirit, period, man. The spirit of YAHAWASHI is flourishing, okay? What's that? 2 Ezra 6, if I'm not mistaken. In 28, as for faith, faith shall flourish. Okay. Hey, so that's the end. All right. Shall not the Most High avenge his own elect? Okay. Which cry day and night unto him. Right. Why are we crying day and night? Because we in the same lot as Lot. Okay. Who was vexed. All right. He was frustrated, man. He was aggravated, man. Okay. He was irritated. He was agitated, man, by the wickedness, okay, that was going on, man, all right, in the society that he was living in. Do not say all things, nothing is new under the sun, okay? So how much more in the times of Lot, okay? The Lord said he declared the end from the beginning, man, all right? So just how we reading about it, things that were written for our learning, okay, in the beginning, it was declared from the end, all right? You have men out here, okay, on the planet Earth, all right, that are earnestly expecting YAHAWASHI to come back. And through that, he's going to come back, man. Okay? Because that's prophecy. That's the testimony of YAHAWASHI, the spirit of prophecy, man. All right? St. Matthew chapter 24, verse 45. Who then is a faithful and wise servant? Kind of faithful, man. Okay? This is loyalty, man. All right? Being in this truth. Being in the ministry, man. All right? Okay? We have the unction to know all things, man. All right? Okay? We have men, all right, above us that's teaching this truth. All right? Okay? And they've been teaching it for decades, man. Who taught and told us of the things that apply and come with knowing that you are a Hebrew Israelite. Suffering, patience, endurance, stability, all right? Suffering, man. These are the attributes of a man of the Lord. And they've been doing that for 30 plus years, man. Okay? Okay? So we have that. We have that. We can see the faith. We learn it from the faith. We learning how to be more faithful, man. Every day, man. Okay? So let's read what YAHAWASHI said again. St. Matthew 24, verse 45. Okay? Who then is a faithful and wise servant? A wise servant, man. Okay? All right, because a lot of people know they're Israelites, man. It's nothing to know you're Israelite. Oh, you're Israelite? Oh, okay, all right. You popping. Hey, you even had Kendrick Lamar. He said what? I'm an Israelite. Don't call me black no more. And he sold out. Okay? All right? You got jakes out here that know who they are. Okay? But guess what? They wasn't faithful and they wasn't loyal. They wasn't loyal, man. All right? And the Lord didn't choose them. Okay? Because when you go into the word electable, it means to being able to being chosen, being able to be elected, being able to be chosen. All right. Yep, here it is. I got it right here. This is electable etymology. It says qualified of being elected, capable of getting enough support to win an election. All right? We are capable of getting enough support. Why? Because we are putting in that work, man. In labor of love. That goes back to earnings. Okay? We are expecting to cash out, man. All right? That's why the Lord told us in Romans 8:32. Okay? The Lord loved us first. He gave his son. You see? Who is capable of giving us all things, man. Okay? We have prayed to the Lord to give you these things, man. To see in the spirit. Right? So that when he come back, you are already expecting him, man. Okay? You have done the things that were worthy of you being saved from him. Because many shall say, Lord, Lord, in that day, and shall not be saved. All right? A lot of Israelites, back at the time when YAHAWASHI was on the scene 2,000 years ago, they gave up him, man. They gave him up. Majority of our people that knew he was YAHAWASHI, knew it was the truth, they said, what? Crucify him, man. Okay? So how much more us? Y'all making the Israelites look bad. Hey, yeah, I'm an Israelite. But you don't know the burden of being an Israelite. What's that? Micah 7:9? I will bear the indignation. All right? It's curses with knowing you're an Israelite, man. Okay? That's a cross. That's a burden you got to carry, man. All right? Lord ain't come down here in vain. Okay? The indignation of the Lord, man. All right? Okay? We say what? Until thy light come upon me, man. Roughly to say. All right. He shall bring me forth into the light. There it is. Hey, that's a spirit. He shall bring me forth into the light. A man's goings out of the Lord. A just man falleth 7 times. This is why you got brothers out here persisting in the spirit. Okay. All right? Suffering the consequences. All right? But what? We're putting up videos, edifying, man, teaching the truth. All right? Yep, kind of answer on that. St. Matthew 24, verse 45. Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord, YAHAWASHI, have made ruler over his household. Kind. All right? YAHAWASHI made us a ruler or overseer over his household. All right? Purchased with his blood, man. Okay? Who is the chief cornerstone? Who is the precious cornerstone, man? YAHAWASHI. Okay? Who is the great shepherd, man? All right? YAHAWASHI, man. Okay? And guess what? He was set up by the Most High, man, to be that shepherd to the flock. Okay? It says, who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord hath made ruler over his household. Kind, that's the whole nation of Israel. You know, because when you watch Elder Apostle Tahar on down, are we bringing out edification in videos through the Spirit of power YAHAWASHI that a lot of people not even in tune with? They don't even know exist. These people don't know this knowledge exists out here, man. All right? So while boasting the things we know, the things we know, all right, was from YAHAWASHI. But he said he declared the things that are not yet done, saying his counsel shall stand. So the things that were given unto us were given unto us so that we can be rulers over that household, so that we can feed the sheep that is among us, man. In sincerity, man. You see? And not being lords over the Lord's heritage. Okay? But to be of a ready mind. Okay? That's being an overseer. Actually knowing that, damn, I was actually a sheep. I was brought up from that level. Okay? Then what? The Lord raised me up. Okay? All right? To be a shepherd, man. So what? I got to tend to the sheep. All right? And that's putting a brother over yourself, man. Okay? Why? Because that's the same thing YAHAWASHI did. Okay? YAHAWASHI said that, man. In the Gospels. Okay? YAHAWASHI said, who is he that is greater at table? Is it not he that is at meat? He said, but I come to you as him that serveth. So here it is, the man himself, the beast himself, YAHAWASHI, the conqueror himself, the deliverer, Omen Omen, okay, came and did the things for us, okay, humbled himself below the whole nation, man. See? So that through his blood, the whole nation of Israel, okay, can be brought back to the Most High. Because he was here on the earth. That's why Scripture say, no temptation, all right, that come upon you shall that is coming to man, roughly say. There have no temptation that have taken you, which is coming to man. But the Most High is faithful. There it is, kind of spirit. Okay. All right. YAHAWASHI went through everything, man, for us. All right. So we are earnestly expecting him to come back and redeem us from this flesh. Because he was a man. If YAHAWASHI was here on this day, if YAHAWASHI was here today, he know how it is, man. Okay. He summed up the end 2,000 years ago. Matter of fact, YAHAWASHI put the end to Esau 2,000 years ago, man. Because he said it is finished. Okay? That's why the beginning of it that followeth is YAHAWASHI being that one that is set up, that is profitable. He's the only one that can take him out. That's going to be the beginning of us ruling, man. Okay? St. Matthew 24, verse 46. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. God, what is that? Blessed is that servant whom, when the Most High YAHAWASHI returneth, he shall find so doing the works, man. Okay? Expecting the Lord, looking for it, man. Okay? All right? Looking for the times, man. All right? What's that? Habakkuk 2? Okay? For the vision is set for an appointed time. At the end it shall speak and not lie. Okay? YAHAWASHI's men were given that vision, man. We are earnestly expecting the return of YAHAWASHI so that we can be joint heirs with him, man. Though we suffer with him, okay? What? The whole universe is given unto us, man. Everything, man. All right? So that's why I was saying Romans 8 chapter. Neither death, all right, nor life. Because to live is YAHAWASHI, to die is to gain. So it's a win-win situation. All right? To live is for the Lord. The whole nation is living. Whether 2/3 of them go out or not, YAHAWASHI, to die is the gain. So what? We be those men. Some of us are be martyrs in this truth. We're going to be raised up first right with him. We're going to actually see YAHAWASHI, because that's that love that YAHAWASHI did for us 2,000 years ago. No greater love for a man to lay down his life for his friends. So we are expecting that same man that did that for us to come back and redeem us 2,000 years ago. Okay? You got brothers 15 years old, 23 years old, 30 years old, 43 years old. We got brothers out here been doing the truth for that long. And that's why we give double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, because they've been expecting the Lord. Okay? Right? We being those men under them, we all expecting YAHAWASHI return. Okay? All right? Because that's our reward. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and go back into the word earnings, and I'm going to close out. This is the etymology of the word earnings. It says, amount of money one makes from labor or investment. Come on. Hey, that's beautiful, man. The Lord gave us the money. This is the Lord's money, man. Okay? All right? This is how the nation of Israel is coming back to the Heavenly Father. Through these words, man. Okay? But the Lord said what? Blessed is that servant whom when the Lord return, he shall find so doing. Find so doing what? Teaching his word. Going out and bidding as many as into the marriage of this word, man. Actually bringing them back into this word, man. Okay? It says, from labor or investment, cut. So what? The Lord is going to give us our earnings from our labor and our investment in the spirit. And that's going to be peace. So whether we live for the Lord. Whether we die for the Lord. Because at the end of the day, the Lord is going to give us our earnings, man. YAHAWASHI is going to give us our earnings. That's our expectation. And that's when you go to the word expectation, it means to await and look for. So that's what we're looking for, man. All right? So our earnest expectation is YAHAWASHI coming back to redeem us. All right? Our earnest expectation is YAHAWASHI coming back to redeem the elect of Israel, man. All right? When all hell break loose. All right? So with that, call Halalim, by Yahawah, by Shem, YAHAWASHI, by Shem Rachakadash, and the Wadi YAHAWASHI for the spirit and truth. All right? Double honors to my apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, who are well, tell me his truth in the spirit, Paul YAHAWASHI, Bakadam. Salutations to the Zaquanian, Wa'akim, across the four corners of the earth, that's teaching this truth and sincerity, faith, and honesty. All right? And honor brother Komi, Shalom. I'm saying Shalom.